Hey guys, Wedge here, bringing you another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. Today we'll be flying from Memphis International Airport to Austin International Airport in a CRJ 700. So let us get in the cockpit. We're starting from cold and dark obviously, so I'm going to want to turn on our battery just like that. Make sure our generators are on. They are. I'm going to put our nav light on, strobe, logo and wing. Turn on our hydraulic pumps. Might as well get the APU started up now. It is in-byte, APU in-byte, yes. Oh, you know what we haven't done? I haven't put the battery. The ground connection is what I need, and the ground power. Alright, now we have ground power. Now we're going to start the APU. It's going to be laggy for a bit, don't worry. It should eventually go away. What we're then going to want to do... Continue down, hydraulics already on. Turn on windshield heating. Turn on the probes. Turn on the passenger signs and arm the emergency lights. Then we are going to engage the stab trim, the mark trim, the yaw damper. No, the yaw damper isn't doing it because I need to... What do I need to do? I can't remember. Oh, need to align the IRS. Then do the yaw damper. Just like that, it is done. Oh, this lag is horrendous. It's always just when the screens turn on. Might be able to lower the brightness. Passenger doors open, we don't need that. APU at 100%, it sure is. So let's open the packs, or turn on the packs. They are now turned on. Get rid of the ground cart. Turn on the fuel pumps. Alrighty, and just like that, we are all goods. Now we're going to program the MCDU, which I will do now, because it will take a long time and be very boring. So I'll put that all in now, and then I'll show you the flight plan. Alrighty, now our flight plan is all set up. So you can see our legs here. So we'll depart runway 18C, 18 center. Make our way down. Bada bing, bada boom. Straight lines, no problems. This might be a bit of a problem, bit of a hard turn, so we're going to have to be pretty slow on the speed there, but we'll manage it. All we have to do now is just get our V1 speeds, etc. So set all that. Is that in the computer? It sure is. Let's put our speed up. Autopilot. Is the flight director on? It is now. I'll put that for 200. And that should be everything. We should be now ready to turn on the engines and push back towards runway 18 center. Alrighty, our altimeters are now set. So we're going to close the door now. And the cabin should be doing their thing.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
I'm going to turn on the beacon now.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight.
And now we are going to start engine number
We
1.
would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
So that gets up to 20%. which it has now. I'm going to put it onto idle. Let it do its thing. And we're going to request pushback in the time that that's going.
Memphis ground American Eagle 1954 requesting pushback. American Eagle 1954 pushback request accepted.
Alright.
Ladies and
Engine
gentlemen,
2.
please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright
Hydraulic
position.
2.
In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get
20%.
into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Thank you. And oh my god, what the hell happened? We're going to turn on our taxi lights. Anything else we need to do? The APU could probably come off any minute now. And I'm pretty sure that's all. Pushing back. Go to 18 center. What do we do now? Oh, yep. They're all on. APU can come off now. APU can come off now. Alright, the APU does not want to turn off, but whatever. Yeah, so the next time you'll see us, we'll be taxiing onwards to 18 center. So we'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, we've just arrived at runway 18C.
Memphis Tower, American Eagle 1954.
We're here just waiting for this aircraft to land, and then we'll line up and wait.
American Eagle 1954 cleared for takeoff runway 18 center, south departure.
Okay, clearly they don't see this aircraft about to land. So we're going to turn on landing lights. Taxi lights are now off. Strobe lights are now on. Beacon is off. Yep, so we're going to line up. Now hopefully the autopilot works pretty well. I mean, I've never really used it in this. We're going to see how that goes. Over there. This down. Nope, I want, or whatever, we can stay up. The runway clear. I can just see an aircraft at the tippity-toppity of my nose. So we'll wait for the aircraft to leave the runway and then we'll get ready for departure. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure the aircraft's gone now. We need to go because there's an aircraft about to land behind us. Let's pull them up. We're just going to go full toga. The nose up. V1. We will now rotate. Look, I'm going off the runway. Now rotated. landing gear is up.
American Eagle 1954 continues with fast departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace. American Eagle 1954, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Thank you. Put on the speed.
Memphis Tower, American Eagle 1954, frequency change.
Alrighty, we're gonna see on the put on the autopilot and just see what happens. Alrighty, we put on the nav, and then that should just go do its thing straight away. Or not. If I put the speed on, it should just do its thing. We're going to bring in the flaps now, increase our speed. Just like that, we are going through the air, finally. A successful takeoff in a CRJ 700. Long time coming. Yeah. Alrighty, so once we climb through 10,000 feet, we'll go through some procedures. Other than that, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Alrighty, just about to pass through 10,000, which we have now. So we're just going to turn off these landing lights. No need for them anymore. I probably didn't say this, but the APU is a bit broken. It won't turn off. We don't need it though. So no stress there. Anything else we need to do? No, we're climbing steadily. Just going through 11,000 feet. We can increase that speed. That is not the speed, Wedge. I'm getting used to what is in an Airbus. This is the speed. Let's increase that. We'll go 340, which we are now. Let's see, we're still climbing. Sort of, we're not climbing anymore. Nope. I need to learn how to climb and maintain speed at the same time. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We are just going to keep on climbing and maintaining speed. So yeah, we'll be back shortly once we hit our cruising altitude of flight level 360. But other than that, just sit back, relax, and enjoy this amazing ride in the CRJ 700.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
Yeah, there is a bit of thunder. We are going through a thunderstorm currently. I don't know how it's thundering. It's, you know, not that cloudy. You wouldn't think it would be. We'd be in the middle of a thunderstorm. We are still climbing to 360. Just about to pass waypoint Answa. But we're not too far. Oh, we are still pretty far. We're probably like 500 miles away from Austin. So once we get to cruising altitude, we'll be back. But until then, we'll continue enjoying this lovely weather. Alrighty, we have reached our cruising altitude of flight level 360. Just cruising along. Only problem I've noticed is that we are using quite a lot of fuel. In fact, we've used almost half our fuel, and we are still a third of the way there. That's one thing I'm concerned about. What's our fuel at now? 24%. We started at 42%, so that's pretty concerning. We're just going to keep a close eye on that. We might have to divert to another airport, but we'll just see. So in the meantime, can't do much, just got to wait. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel, but we should be okay with that. Trying to keep the speed and the altitude and everything just okay, but yeah. So next time you'll see us, we'll be either descending down into an emergency descent, or we will be speeding along and descending into Austin International Airport. Alrighty, I think we're going to start our descent now. A bit less than 160 miles away, nautical miles, I should rather say. So we are going to descend down to what is our leg? 130. We'll start at 20,000 first, and then we'll make our way further. So let us quick speed. And bada bing, bada boom. We are now descending. So descent rate. Let me just see what our descent rate is. Yes, it is still storming down there. It's most likely going to be a horrible landing into horrible weather, I should rather say. Can I change the map so I can see the weather? Yes, no. I'm going to decrease the speed because I don't want to overspeed. Anyway, we're descending now down to flight level 200. Any checks we have to do? No, not really. I mean, we're just descending down, so yeah, next time you'll see us, we'll be at flight level 200 or flight level 100, getting ready for our procedures to land into Austin International in Texas. So we will be back with you shortly, and hopefully the weather isn't too bad there. Just going through 10,000 feet, we're now through 7,000, going to 6,000. Seatbelt signs are now on, going through this cloudy mess below us, and then, yeah, I mean, that's all we can really do. Once we are lined up with the runway, 35 left, we will deploy our landing gear and hope for the best, because I don't know what it's like below there, but judging by all this lightning and thunder, not good. So once we are lined up with the runway, we will be back. Alrighty, so you might be wondering what's happened, where's your flight plan, why is it all different, where's the thunderstorm? Basically the game lagged out and, well, bugged out and crashed hard, so this is going to have to make do. You can't really restart Microsoft Flight Simulator from where you are, so
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has aborted the landing.
yeah.
Please keep
Okay, I haven't
your
aborted the
seatbelt
landing, I'm
fastened
going
and we
full
will
for the
connect
landing.
shortly.
So yeah, we're just going to land in Austin. You know, it's not the same flight plan, everything's a bit different, the weather's a bit different. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just give a landing. So we're going to try to attempt to land now.
800. 200.
Oh, I'm really low. Put some speed on it. Why am I climbing like crazy? Oh, this is going to be a horrible
200.
landing.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, we're down. Spoilers, manual braking. Wow, what a landing. What an approach. And this game just absolutely loves me. Screwed me right off. Alright, let's just taxi to a gate and just conclude the video there. Alrighty, so we're going to turn on our APU now. Start the APU up. And turn into a gate just here. Turn the taxi lights off. Beacon will be on. Strobe, I should have turned you off ages ago. That's everything for the moment. We'll stop and then we'll do everything. Let's park up here. We don't have a little man waving his little yellow wands, so this will do. Parking brake is on. We are going to disengage the engines once the APU has started, which will any second from now. What the hell? Why was I moving? Okay, whatever. I thought the jetways were moving. We'll turn off the seatbelt signs. The APU is now on. Sure is. So we're now going to turn off the engines. Engine 1. And engine 2. That is alright, we don't care. We're going to open that gate, put on the chocks,
The door is open. Please make your
open
way
all the
to
doors,
exit, and please make sure you have all your personal
and
items and carry-on luggage.
that's everything for now. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, consider subscribing. Sorry for the mess towards the end. Just the mess in general, it was pretty bad. Will I fly this aircraft anymore? Probably not as often. I'll probably stick to the A320, it's something I'm familiar with. This is something I really have to learn and get used to. Nice aircraft and it's very detailed, but it is extremely complex in my opinion, so we'll just stick with the A320. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, check out the link in the description or the playlists, and have a good one. Cheers.